This is Isaiah 26 and 10. And it says, "Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord." I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors from the apostle elders, a great millstone that rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatir from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. All right, and this precept is inspired by the madness that I believe is about to go down in a couple of hours regarding this whole Breonna Taylor situation. And this was a video on WGN News, and it's entitled "Chicago and I guess cities nationwide prepare for unrest as Breonna Taylor decision looms." Now, see, this, I'm going to just spoil the ending for you jakes out there. All right, it's going to be a bullshit decision as usual. Why? Because why would you need to prepare cities across the United States if you didn't feel that the decision was already going to go badly? Okay, this whole Breonna Taylor situation has been handled unjustly from beginning to end. What was it? One person got fired. I don't even think any of the three even got arrested. I don't even think they even served any jail time. So that right there should let you know that way before this day came, that the decision is going to be bullshit. So we're going to play this segment and then get some scripture and close it out.
A decision on charges in the Breonna Taylor case is expected to be announced by Kentucky's Attorney General soon. Cities across the country are preparing for the possibility of civil unrest after that decision on whether to charge the police officers involved. Eric Rung is live on Michigan Avenue with more. Eric?
Good morning. Cities like Chicago are preparing. Obviously, a lot of the stores down here on Michigan Avenue have been boarded up for quite a long time, as there has been looting and rioting several times here throughout the summer. The mayor and the governor speaking yesterday about getting the National Guard ready, just in case we see more of that after this decision comes down. The city of Louisville is currently in a state of emergency, fearing more rioting. Police there have canceled vacations for police officers and blocked off streets downtown. We don't know when the Attorney General in Kentucky will announce his decision to charge the officers involved in Breonna Taylor's death or not. The 26-year-old medical technician was shot in March after Louisville officers using a no-knock warrant for a drug investigation broke down her door. The warrant was for someone who did not live at the apartment. Her boyfriend told reporters, fearing it was intruders, he opened fire, hitting one officer. Officers fired back, hitting and killing Taylor. Last week, the city settled a lawsuit with Taylor's family that includes police reforms and $12 million, while many organizations are calling for peaceful rallies. Regardless of the decision, police in Kentucky are preparing for possible riots.
Quite frankly, we hope that all of this is simply not needed, that it will be a peaceful situation, and we'll all be talking in a week going, wow, that was something we didn't need to do.
City leaders and police are likely hoping for the same thing here, and that if protests devolve into rioting and looting like we saw earlier this summer after the death of George Floyd in August, and after another police-involved shooting here in Chicago, that they will be ready. Rioters set fires downtown and clashed with police while breaking into high-end stores. The governor told the mayor yesterday the National Guard is in a state of readiness. The governor's office also says the Illinois State Police are ready if they are needed as well. St. Sabina Church on the south side has already sent a message to a number of its parishioners saying to be ready for a protest when the decision is made in Kentucky. We are live in the Mag Mile this morning. I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.
Like I said, you know there's some bullshit, right? Pose the question again. Why would you have to prepare for people looting rioting, burning, stealing, doing whatever nationwide, if you didn't already know that you were not going to render a righteous decision. That's why let's go back to that Isaiah 26 and 10. It says, let favor be shown to the wicked, which is bad Uncle Esau. All right, Job 9:24, Malachi 1st chapter 3 and 4. It says, yet will he not learn righteousness. Why? Because bad Uncle Esau was born. He was made to be the wicked. All right, as the scripture says, who can make a crooked thing straight? That's bad Uncle Esau. All right. It says, in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly. Why? Because he's the wicked. And as the scripture says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, okay, he is clean contrary to the scripture. Okay. It says, let me see. Wisdom of Solomon 2. I'm going to just start at 10. It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. All right, how do they oppress the poor righteous men, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true Israelites of the Bible? All right, by Isaiah 9, not 9, but Isaiah 10 and 1, those unrighteous decrees. Okay, that's how he oppresses the poor righteous man, along with his sword to enforce his unrighteous decrees. It says, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice, their law. Might makes right. See, this is how bad Uncle Esau rolls in America. This is why he cannot learn righteousness, because this is what he was made to do. Just be wicked, okay? And it says, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. All right? And you got to remember, these devils consider us feeble because they feel that it was by their own strength and power that they are over us. But no, it's because we went off and the Lord allowed them to do such a thing. It's not because they were smarter or stronger or anything like that. It's because we went off doing wickedness, and so the Lord put us in a lower state. That's why he considers us feeble, because he believes that it was his own strength that got him to where he's at. So he's like, man, you Israelites are weak. You know, we did this by our own might, our own sword. So it's like, okay, it's found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings. That's why bad Uncle Esau cannot do righteousness. Okay, he is clean contrary to the scripture. Every single law that's written in the Bible, bad Uncle Esau has found a way to do the opposite. Okay, if you're not supposed to use usury, he says, oh, okay, I'm going to use usury and charge you 30% interest. Book says the law says you shouldn't commit adultery. What do they promote here? Do as thou will. If it feel good, do it. So on and so forth. And it says, he upbraideth us with our offending the law and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. All right. So let's go back to that Isaiah 26 and 1. No, it's Isaiah 26 and it was 26 and 10. Yeah. Will he deal unjustly? He will not behold the majesty of the Lord. It was Isaiah 26:10. Yeah. So all you Jakes out there that after what 400-500 some years of getting the shaft, this is not going to be anything different. All right. Yeah, they gave the family $12 million. It's like, okay, whatever, all right. So you gave them some money. But the thing is, are they going to charge all those three men? Are all those three men going to go to jail? Is one of them going to get the death penalty? I guarantee you not. And if any of them serve any type of jail time, it's not going to fit the crime. That's exactly what's going to happen. But see, you Jakes, for some odd reason, can't get that through your thick, your thick heads, man. You just can't fathom the fact that this guy is not going to give you a fair shake. You all truly trust in you know what? Let me get that. You all truly trust in oppression. Let me see. What was that in? What was it? Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. I think it was Egypt for help. Egypt for help. No, I don't think I want that one. The oppression one is better. So yeah. We're going to go with oppression. That's a lot better. So we're going to go to... oh man, they got a few good ones. Ezekiel 22 and 29. That's a few good ones. It says, the people of the land have used oppression, unrighteous decrees, the police, the sword, and exercised robbery. Okay? How are they robbing the poor? All right, by not giving them a fair chance. You have to remember, as the scripture says, man, a gift destroyeth the heart. All right, thou shalt not do unjustly in judgment. I think that's in Exodus or Deuteronomy. Okay, and it says, and have vexed the poor and needy. That's us. Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. And how has bad Uncle Esau oppressed us wrongfully? By never giving us a fair shake. What does the scripture say? If he does good, it's only for his own purpose. Okay, if bad Uncle Esau does anything to resemble any type of good, it's only to make himself look like he's the hero. All right. Outside of that, nothing good is going to happen. All right, you're going to continue to get an unjust verdict after an unjust verdict after another unjust verdict. Okay, so you all might as well not even wait till the decision comes out. Just do whatever the hell you want to do and just get it over with. Because the truth of the matter is a lot of you Jakes are not going to realize how truly deviant and diabolical this man is until it's too late. You're going to realize that this whole time, this guy was never going to give you a fair shake. That's why the scripture constantly tells you to trust in the Lord. All right? Why would you trust a man that tells you outright that he hates you and doesn't see you as anything and really doesn't even want you to be alive? Come on, man. Do you think a guy like that could ever change? That's why we got the worldly saying, can a leopard change his spots? I mean, that might be in the Bible, if I remember seriously. Hold on, let me. Because, oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that's actually in the Bible. Excuse me, that wasn't a worldly saying, but nonetheless, all right. This guy's not going to do it, and I'm not even sorry to tell you that Bad Uncle Esau is not going to make a decision that you all are going to be pleased with. He's just not going to do it. And until you get that in your spirit that this guy is not going to do the right thing, he's just going to continue. You're going to continue to be disappointed after disappointment after disappointment. So, it is what it is. So I hope you all were edified. And until the next time, we're going to say shalom.